All right, let's dive into one of the biggest and honestly one of the most important hurdles when you're learning Portuguese, talking about the past. Today, we're going to completely demystify the simple past tense for 4 verbs you absolutely need to know. Let's do this.
You know that feeling, right? You had an awesome weekend, you saw a great movie, you want to tell someone all about it, but then you freeze. How do you actually say, I went, or it was? Well, that's exactly what we're going to solve today. We're giving you the keys to unlock all your past stories. Okay, so the official fancy name for this tense is the Pretérito Perfeito Simples. I know, it sounds a little intimidating, but the idea behind it is super simple. It's for actions that are done, finished, in the rearview mirror. Think of it just like the simple past in English. I did, I saw, it happened. It's all about completed actions.
So here's our game plan for today. We'll start with why this is so important. Then we'll meet our 4 key verbs. After that, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of conjugations, see them used in real sentences, and finally, we'll compare the past and present side by side to really make it click.
All right, first up, talking about the past. Let's get right into why this is such a game changer.
I mean, think about it. This tense isn't just a grammar rule. It is literally the key that unlocks your ability to share your life. We're talking about last night's dinner, last weekend's party, or that amazing vacation you took last year. Without this, you're kind of stuck in the present, right? So yeah, it's a big deal.
Okay, and now it's time to meet the stars of our show. These 4 verbs are the backbone of conversation in Portuguese. But they like to break the rules, especially in the past tense, which is why we're giving them the spotlight today.
So here they are. We've got ser, which is to be for permanent things. Then there's ir, to go. We also have estar, the other to be, for more temporary situations. And finally, ter, to have. Get these 4 down, and I'm telling you, your ability to speak Portuguese will take a giant leap forward.
All right, deep breath. We're heading into the heart of it all. This next part is where we look at exactly how these verbs change. This is the stuff you really need to know. Seriously, what you're about to see is your new best friend. This is the cheat sheet. You're going to want to screenshot this, write it down, stick it on your wall, because once you get these forms into your head, you'll be able to build sentences like a pro.
Now, wait a minute. Look closely. Do you see it? Check out the columns for ser and ir. They're exactly the same. That's not a typo, my friends. That's a gift from the Portuguese language. If we can mean I was or I went. You learn one set of words, and you get a whole other verb for free. How cool is that?
Okay, so the theory is great and all, but let's see these verbs out in the wild. Putting them in actual sentences is where it all starts to make sense. Time to see these verbs in action.
Let's kick things off with ser. Remember, this is the to-be verb we use for the essence of something, a defining characteristic of what it was.
Here's a perfect example. O filme foi bom. The movie was good. Its quality of being good is a core description of the film for that moment. It happened, it's over, we use foi. See? Nice and simple.
And now for SER's identical twin, IR. This one is all about movement, action, and, well, going places.
So check this out. Last night, they went to the cinema. The word foram is the same one we'd use for ser. But because they went to the cinema, the context tells you everything. It's obviously about movement. That's the key. Context will always tell you which verb it is. Next up, our other to-be verb, estar. This one is your go-to for temporary states, how you were feeling or where you were at a specific moment in time. For instance, last Sunday I was with my friends. Being with your friends isn't a permanent personality trait, right? It was a temporary situation, a specific location for a set amount of time. That makes it a perfect job for estivist. And last but not least, we have TR. This one's pretty straightforward. It means to have, and we use it for things you possessed or experiences that you, well, had. So if you say, yesterday I had a lot of work at the office, you're talking about an experience. You had the work, that period of being busy happened, and now it's over. That's why you'd use dative. Okay, to really lock this all in, we're going to do a little side-by-side comparison. Seeing a sentence literally transform from present to past is a really powerful way to see exactly what's changing. Check this out. On the left, in the present, eu vou, I go. It's a habit or it's happening now. But what about this morning? Look to the right. Poof! It becomes eu fui, I went. That one-word change is like a little time machine for your sentence. Let's do another one. Present tense, ela está doente. She is sick right now. But if we're talking about last week, boom, it flips to Ela esteve doente. She was sick. The verb shifts, and the whole meaning travels back in time with it.
So when you boil it all down, it just comes down to 3 key rules. Number 1, this tense is for actions that are done, finished, complete. Number 2, you got to memorize these forms. No shortcuts, but it's so worth it. And number 3, comparing it to the present is a great way to understand that shift in time. That's your takeaway.
So, I'll leave you with this challenge. You've got the tools now, so think about it. What is one thing you did last week? Try saying it out loud in Portuguese right now. Maybe it's Eu fui à praia. I went to the beach. Or Eu tive uma boa semana. I had a good week. Go on, give it a try. The best way to learn is to start speaking.